We've at last reached Final Fantasy VII. This was the game that introduced to me how amazing original soundtracks are. Ever since then, I've been like every other music nerd out there looking for the next big song. So with that said, the music of Final Fantasy VII beckoned. Out of the 85 tracks, I like 20 of them. This OST has so many tracks I like, I'm concerned about the real estate in the video. Regardless, Final Fantasy VII gives a nice change of pace musically. There's nice mechanical sounds that make the Midgar area feel technological. I also love the bad guy tracks in this game because there's no ambiguity on if they're good or evil. The music lets you know. There's a stark difference between the Turks theme and say Shinra Inc. despite them being on the same side. One of the tracks that makes me tilt my head is The Oppressed. You'd think this track would be dark and moody, but it's actually a little uplifting. It's a curious approach, but regardless of the title, it sounds wonderful. The simplicity really helps bring me back and really focus on what's going on. Final Fantasy games are well known to me for having great battle themes, and let me tell you, this game delivers. Fight On, or what many of us may recognize as Still More Fighting, is a certified banger. Combining guitar with keys? Who knew this would be such an effective combo? I love how aggressive the guitar is, and the piano is not necessarily inviting, but enticing perhaps? One of the best battle themes out there. A lot of people who enjoy Final Fantasy VII's music often talk about the same tracks, most of which I have on my list. However, many of my favorite tracks are ones that fly under the radar. You may think this odd, but Those Chosen by the Planet is one of my favorites. Evil comes in many shapes and sizes, and this track is all of them. I love how simple it sounds, but it's so foreboding. It's a perfect theme for so many crazy moments throughout the game, and it perfectly encapsulates how a villain should sound at its worst. I want to end on a happy note though, so I'm going to play Costa del Sol and just outro with it. There we go. So that's the Final Fantasy VII OST. Out of the 20 tracks I enjoyed, 8 were already on the playlist, those being Shinra Inc., Let the Battles Begin, Fight On, Genova, Mark of a Traitor, Those Chosen by the Planet, Listen to the Cries of the Planet, From the Edge of Despair, Genova Complete, and One Wing Angel. Suck a foo, man, I need a breath. Okay. So there were also 3 tracks added to the playlist, those being Mako Reactor, The Oppressed, and Dawn of the Slums. I've earned 3 experience off this OST, and as we're rocking out to this track, I must seek out another OST. Thanks for watching, appreciate it, see you on the next video.